What's going on? G Richie back on the track, boy. In this video, I'm going to touch on self-awareness and how it's actually become the new trap in self-improvement, and it is keeping you stagnant. Because look, just because you're self-aware of your problems and what you have going on right now, it doesn't change a damn thing. The only thing that will change your situation is action on what you're self-aware of. Because everybody's self-aware. A lot of people are self-aware that they waste their time going to the club, that they beat their meat, that they eat junk food every fucking day, that they don't do anything, they don't try to grow their business, they don't try to perfect the skill. Everybody's self-aware about that fact, but what does their self-awareness do for them? Flip that mirror back on yourself and ask, what is that self-awareness going to do for you in your journey and whatever you need to improve? What is that self-awareness going to do? Self-awareness is a great step, and I'm not going to diminish that, especially for addictions and stuff like that. Once you are aware that you are addicted to something and you want to basically put that addiction beneath you to stop you from continuing to do those degenerative things, that's a great step. But what's next? Self-awareness is not the end-all be-all. And a lot of people will say, okay, I'm self-aware of these. Nice. And they sit in the problem and they, just reminisce in the idea that they have these issues. Self-awareness is a step in the journey. Self-awareness is a step in the journey. And I'll say it one more time. Self-awareness is a step. It's a step. The only therapy and the only thing that's going to fix you is action on those certain things. A lot of people try to fix them because look, what you have right now is a symptom of a deeper problem that you have. It's a symptom of a deeper problem. And what you need to do is understand what that deeper problem is. Because you're experiencing symptoms of laziness, not working on your business, not having motivation, not knowing what to do, having a cloudy mind, whatever it may be. Those are all symptoms of a deeper problem. It's your job to figure them out on a deeper level. But what I'm saying here is nothing else is going to save you. Journaling is not going to save you. Prayer is not going to save you. Meditation is not going to save you. Going to the gym is not going to save you. Waking up at 5 a.m. is not going to save you. Those are great actions to take. But if you don't understand why those help you, they won't. And you won't stay consistent with them. Because if you don't understand the reason why, then soon you're gonna have diminishing returns. Soon you're just gonna continue to stay consistent with something you don't even really know why you're doing. You're just doing it because the internet prescribed you a pill. The internet prescribed you a solution to symptoms you don't even know where came from, right? So understand why journaling helps. Why do you need journaling? Do you have a foggy mind? Okay, why do you have a foggy mind? Because you do X, Y, Z. Okay, why do you do X, Y, Z? Stop doing X, Y, Z. You have to figure out the reason why behind everything. And that is what is going to propel you to the next step past self-awareness and actually taking productive action. Because like I said, anybody can take those actions. Elon Musk once said the greatest way to learn is to understand the reason why behind what you're learning. The same reason when you were in school and they were teaching you all this fucking bullshit that you couldn't name 5 things that you learned from each grade. You couldn't. It's all jammed into some useless fucking information because you don't even know why it was shoved down in your brain. It was shoved in your brain to put you in the situation that you're in now. Lost. That's why. But that's not the point of this video. It's the same thing for sales. If I don't understand the reason why I'm saying certain things to prospects to get them across the line, then I'm not going to stay consistent with them. I'm not going to use them consistently on every single sales call. People will have objections. To give you guys context, people will have objections like, I need to talk to my wife. I need to think about it. And I have words that I say to those people to get them to overcome those mental hurdles. But if I don't understand why I'm saying them and what it's doing inside the mind of the prospect psychologically, it holds no meaning. Then I'm just a sales rep with words. I'm not a sales rep with deep understanding of the psychology of a human being. And that's what propels you to the next level. And you have to do the same thing to yourself. Why do you lie to yourself? Why do you do this? And if you're prescribed a solution to those things from the internet, ask yourself why. Do your own research on why journaling helps with mental clarity. Why does waking up at 5 a.m. help with discipline? Think about why. Don't just take the surface level headlines and use them as your philosophy, or you're just going to be cooked. And I was in that situation myself before, right? So the actionable step that you should take from this video is to stop hiding behind the actions. Recognize them as solutions to the problems that are causing the symptoms. And recognizing something is understanding it at a deep level. So an actionable step, like I said, you should take from this video is to stop hiding behind the actions and ask yourself why you're even doing them. Love you. Start off tomorrow strong. Peace.